And yeah, so the importance of self-control. And as we see, we have one of the strongest characters in Dragon Ball Z. And this guy has.
En ese momento, Cell sintió el verdadero terror.
I'm recording, Beba. Can you come back in a little bit? I'm making a video. Please, please. Oh. Okay, come, stay right here. Right here, right here. Don't make noise, okay? Hello and welcome to Artclstudios. I am Chanko and today we're back with a new video. Today's video is drawing Broly, Super Saiyan Broly, a legendary Super Saiyan as we may think he is, but we don't know yet. And today's topic is control. Whether it is emotional control, mind control, physical control, any type of control. And with that, let's get into it. All right, so as you can see, this topic goes hand in hand with this drawing because this character is one of the strongest, if not the strongest character there is in Dragon Ball Z. Many may argue different, but I say that because every time someone fights him, there's a bunch of people coming against him. And his biggest flaw is that he has no control whatsoever. He has no control about his emotions, so it feels like he's about to combust in a wave of emotions. So Broly is a perfect example of what it means to have no control. His whole ordeal began when he was a baby and Kakarot, as they call him, Kakarot, Goku, was sleeping next to him, and Goku was a crybaby. He would cry all the time, so he couldn't sleep. So his trauma became his reason for getting so strong and for becoming such a great fighter was because he wanted to defeat Kakarot, sort of to overcome his trauma. And with that, I'm gonna go down a couple of points. Why is it important to have control as an artist? So in this day and age, it is very prevalent to have people's opinion come towards you. And if you have control of your emotions, you won't let those opinions or thoughts get to you. Whether it is you showing your artwork, you sharing an opinion, sharing your thought, it is important to have self-control because that could just ruin your whole day. And it will cause you to be less creative. It will put you in a space of not wanting to share your world or not share your thoughts because you feel like people are just gonna bash. But if you have self-control, if you have emotional control, then you just keep doing your thing and keep sharing. Another reason why it's important to have self-control is because you will be responding and not reacting to situations, to things. And a reaction is not usually the best way to handle a situation because you're just doing whatever comes to mind as an emergency. But if you are able to respond, you have time to think further than just this situation. How would this affect me in the future? Where is this going to lead to? You have more time to respond in whatever the case may be. And last but not least is that you will be able to create no matter how you feel. Whether you feel happy, sad, frustrated, angry, filling the blank of how you feel, you will be able to create, you will be able to keep producing things. You won't let your emotions get to you. And even though it's great sometimes when you are expressing your mood or expressing your emotions, it is great to put it on paint. But if you're feeling depressed, let's say, and you let that thought or that emotion just consume you, you will just go into this little bubble, this little shell, and not want to share with anything. And little do you know that by doing something, you may get out of that depression, you may get out of that hump because you just need to shift your focus, because something affected you, you let that get deep into you, and that may cause you to go into a deep rest, a depression. But yeah, you can get out of that by just keeping your schedules, we can get into the physical later on, but yeah, doing your physical things, and that will help you to get out of the rut. And now, emotional control is one thing, but now control of your thoughts. Why is it important to have control of your thoughts? How does it affect you when you just let your thoughts be taken any and which way that anyone pleases? And as you can see, if you don't have control of your thoughts, anyone can just throw a word at you and that would just eat your mind. But again, if you have control of your thoughts, you can choose what thoughts you keep, what thoughts are not yours, what thoughts are healthy and which ones are not. And yeah, it depends. One of the things that may help you have better thoughts or create better habits is to watch what you consume, watch what you are watching, what you are paying attention to, because they say we become what we consume. We become what we eat. Our thoughts would be going towards that thing that you paid a lot of attention to. They say, what's the saying? Our attention focus goes where attention flows, something like that. I'll look it up later. And then another thing that can help you have better thoughts is doing meditation and words of affirmation. Just telling yourself you're doing great. This is exactly where you have to be. You are doing better things than you did last year if you look back at your life. And yeah, just keep consuming positive things and things to steer you the right way. And overall, one word that I'm be making a video soon, it's stoic, and what it means to be stoic. And it's pretty much someone that's like doesn't shift his feeling no matter what's happening around him, to become sort of like not cold but in control. And there's a thing that someone said recently that like freedom is not like just being loose and everything or like going wherever the wind blows, but freedom is to have control, to have real control of your thoughts, your emotions, your physical, your mental. And yeah, so one other thing that I'll just add as a bonus is to have physical control. It's so important to have physical control because your body is pretty much your machine and you need a healthy. If you're drawing a lot, you may get injured. So knowing how to carpal tunnel is one of the injuries that I used to have because I drew too much. And then with exercises and letting rest, it allowed me to have better physical control of my wrist. Another thing that I've been doing lately is going for runs every morning and then working out during the day, just like opening my mind, seeing what's out there, and going into nature, seeing the river flow. And also because I moved to a new neighborhood, I'm also exploring. I'm in New Mexico now, in Albuquerque, and I'm exploring just like what it feels like to be in this part of the world, what it feels like to be in this side of the earth. But yeah, keeping your exercises, going for jogs, for runs, for walks, super important. And one other thing that I meant to add earlier was to have somebody to talk to about your emotions. It's good to have some good ears to listen to you. A couple of things that I wrote down were learn to say no. By learning to say no to things that are not going your way, it keeps you in a closer path. Sometimes something that may be exciting comes to you, but it will push you to go this way when you in reality want to go this way, or just stay in center. So yeah, learn to say no, learn to know when things are not for you, create schedules in order to keep control of your time, and do timers. If you are doing a project that is a long project, have short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals. That way you can keep track of your progress and you don't feel overwhelmed about everything that's happening. And not to bring it all back to Broly, in my opinion, he could have been the biggest or the most important character in the arc because he's like the Super Saiyan that came out of nowhere and created this whole narrative behind him. But because he's still not in the trainable phase, I mean, they could do something with that, but he's not in a place that he's a super attractive character in terms of control. But yeah, this last thing was just like coming out of my top of my head. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think are some form of ways to control your emotions, your thoughts, your body, pretty much your self-control. Leave it in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for sharing this video if you made it this far. And yeah. Oh, you're watching? Oh, okay. Just watch. Just making sure you're still watching. Well, the sun is coming up.